We came up with this idea where we would bring everybody together from past experiences and recent experiences that can still lace them up and come out and hang with kids that are still playing. Everyone just comes together as brothers, as equals out there because you represent your alumnus.
The big thing about hockey and this kind of hockey is you never remember the games, you never remember the tournaments, you remember the guys you hung out with and the guys you played with.
I look back 20 years ago, I would never have thought this would have ever happened to me. But now reflecting back and seeing all the wonderful things I've experienced and all the lives that I've been part of, I wouldn't give it back for the world.
And I feel like everything good in my life has, young memories from being a child and all that growing up, and people that I know for 30 years is because I picked up a hockey stick.
I do whatever my son I can do with help him with hockey too. This way, hopefully my grandsons will play also. Back in the day, I used to coach them too, and I also ran middle country roller hockey. I ran the whole hockey program.
It's like a tight-knit community, It's like being in a small town. Everybody you run into each other playing for one team or another, in a different rink and everything.
I think they're going to have a lot of fun. I think they're going to probably hook up with a lot of people that maybe they haven't seen over the years. Re-establish friendships that might have fallen away because some of them went to college, went and got married. You get caught up in your career and your families, and then you lose touch with friends. So this will re-establish some of their friendships, which will be nice.
To be part of this, to be asked to be an honorary speaker is such an honor to me personally, just to give back. Because that's what we're all about. We don't make any money as coaches, but our money's being paid this way.
What was important was that we had guys of all skill levels. We didn't want it to be intimidating if you hadn't played in a decade.
I play in the 4-on-4 league with the Parisis and Mason and all those guys, and I read about it on Facebook and it looked cool. Figured I want to be a part of it. I rounded up some guys. One guy's from Florida, came all the way down, and guys I haven't played in 10 years I got on my team. Hence why we got our ass kicked from one.
Well, the guys on my team I've known over 10 years, most of them. Some of the guys in the tournament I've known 30 years, some of the guys at least 5 years. Probably the least amount of guys, 5 years.
I've coached near 1,200 kids in my life. I'm proud to say that. And that I probably am somehow tied to probably near over 400 plus men now that have been involved in our program that I can actually still say and see me and just acknowledge me. To me is the biggest accomplishment I could ever ask for.
This all started because playing back in high school when we were 16, doing tournaments, traveling, our parents packing our bags, taking us across, country. It was the best time of our lives, honestly.
I mean, it's still guys still playing at 45 years old and better. Half my team is 50 years old. They're still out there, Yeah, it's wild. These guys can still do it.
I'm glad everybody's still playing, still in touch with each other. I think hockey is an awesome program. You make a lot of friends. It's just a great community.
What's a great success is that we had guys that hadn't played in years, and now they play every day, or at least they play once a week.
But the passion and the desire to come back here, to give up their time, they'll remember this for a lifetime.
It's a good mix of competitive and fun. I mean, I want to win every game, but you got to learn to take losses too. You don't learn from wins, you learn from losses.
I think my team's taking it light because, we're not that good. We got a bunch of guys that haven't played and all that. But, it's competitive. You get out there, you want to win. I mean, we got killed, but we wanted to win.
This is more fun than, just house pickup fun. Nobody's trying to kill each other, right? Separate a shoulder. They all got to get up and go to work on Monday.
It's bragging rights. Maybe, they'll go out and have a beer later and, hey, you know what? You owe me a steak because I beat you or something.
It's just to skate with guys that you grew up with, play with. I don't know if anyone's really trying, like end all be all.
This tournament's a reason to kind of act like a kid again.
Yeah, these guys, that haven't competed in years are out winning awards now, and they're winning trophies, and they're hanging them up next to their ones they won 20 years ago. Now they're relevant again, and now they want to buy those skates. They want to get a new stick, you know what I mean? They want to practice behind the garage again.
One time Sean had his 2 front teeth knocked out, and they were dangling. And he came off the rink because I wasn't coaching. He was playing in a rec league. And he comes over and he says to me, should I pull him out or what should I do? So I said to him, no, we're going to put them back in. So I put him right back in the socket. And he went out and he got the game-tying goal and the game-winning goal that night.
I hurt my knee last year. I ended up with a blood clot behind my left knee. I broke 3 ribs during the tournament here one time and kept playing.
It's really the up and down on your knees and stuff that is the taxing. But, yeah, hips, knees. But For me, I've been lucky, you know, because it could be, you know, I'm not exactly going up and down quick.
Sean just separated his shoulder about 2 months ago, and he's playing today. He also, let's see, broke a leg. Paulie broke his leg, or sprained it, whatever. They had minor fractures. Sean had a concussion a couple times.
The challenges of other things, that adversity that hockey and other sports will put into you, will sculpt you to be able to learn the things that you deal with life setbacks. You know, how did I get out of this when I accomplished that? You know, and things of that nature. I think everything is a building block to something else you're going to do in life.
It's just like everything that I know can go back to the core of like when the day I started playing when I was 13.
When you can get back kids who have gone through what you have taught them and then want to give back to now teach others, you've done your job really well.
Hockey's a community. You're always going to be linked to the guys you play with no matter what.
Where we go from here, who knows? What's next? But I do know that we're going to have twice the following next time, twice the awards, twice the activities, the music, the camaraderie, the love, the brotherhood. Am I missing anything?
Nah, you nailed it. That's it.
I hope so.